Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Today is a little bit different of a video as I'm actually in Edinburgh, Scotland, and I'm here by myself. I'm doing a solo weekend away, which I'm super excited about. Mom life is the most incredible thing in the entire world, and I'm so thankful to be a mom and a stay-at-home mom and all of that, but it also is exhausting. So it is important to take some me time, and that is what this weekend is, a solo weekend away in Edinburgh. So I just tried a Scotch pie. It was delicious. It's on my list of things to try while I'm here in Scotland. And as you can see behind me, I'm about to go walk up to the castle and check out the views from there. After checking out the castle, I began a self-guided audio tour of Harry Potter's Edinburgh from Viator. So this is the Prince's Street Gardens, and back in the 1500s it actually used to be a lake called Norloch, and this is actually where over 4,000 witches were prosecuted and drowned, unfortunately, in this lake. So this is the most colorful street in Edinburgh, also known as Victoria Street, but you may see it as Diagon Alley. There's 2 Harry Potter shops along the street, and it's super cool to see this. So Museum Context used to be a brush shop, and they sold hairbrushes, paintbrushes, and also broomsticks. The brush shop was called Robert Crusher's Brush Shop, and the store was actually opened in the 1990s when J.K. Rowling would have written her book. The store opened in 1873. This is a prestigious private school, and it also has 4 houses that have the same colors as the houses in the Hogwarts school. This is the tombstone for William McGonagall, which was the motivation for Professor McGonagall's character. So J.K. Rowling wrote the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th book at the Elephant House. It had a fire in 2021, and it hasn't opened back up since then. So the self-guided audio tour of the Harry Potter sites in Edinburgh was super neat. I'm so glad I did that. I got to learn a lot more about Harry Potter and about the city of Edinburgh. Now I'm gonna go find a pub to have some dinner and a pint, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. So I've come out of Edinburgh this morning, and I am taking a day tour with Timberbush Tours, and I bought the ticket through Get Your Guide. It was about 50 francs, and our first stop is at the Kelpies, which you can see right through there. Kelpie is a Scottish word for horse, and these 2 statues are made out of galvanized steel plates. They are just over 30 meters tall, or 100 feet tall. And Andy Scott is the sculptor who made them, and it is the largest equine sculpture in the world. So our second stop of the day is at Loch Lomond and Trossachs National Park, and we have the choice of either walk around the city or take a boat cruise around the lake. So I'm gonna go I took the boat cruise, which was 15 British pounds, and it's about an hour-long cruise. And this is the largest lake in Great Britain by surface area, and it is 36 kilometers long, and in parts can actually go up to 8 kilometers wide. So huge. There are also 22 islands within this lake. So we stopped in the small town of Aberfoyle for lunch, and I got lunch and then I had some extra time. It's kind of rainy and cold and gross. So I came to a cafe to get tablet, which is a not too distant relative of fudge. It's made from sugar, condensed milk, and butter, and lots of it. It's tough on the outside, but sweet and deliciousness on the inside. So let's check it out. It's really good. Definitely similar to fudge, but definitely a good sweet treat. Okay, the last stop of the tour for the day is at Stirling Castle. It has buildings dating back to the 15th and 16th century. It was also built on a high hill with three of its edges on steep cliffs, so definitely a great defensive position. And it was also one of the most used royal residences. So this room was the Queen's outer hall. Anyone who wanted to meet with the Queen had to wait out here, and then they were brought into the inner hall if they were approved for a meeting. Okay, so Stirling Castle definitely has an interesting history. James V took the crown in 1528, and he was only age 16. He then married Madeline, daughter of the King of France, in 1537. She unfortunately died shortly thereafter, and then he married Mary of Guise, a distinguished French noblewoman, in 1538. From 1538 to 42, James V builds this new palace at Stirling Castle, and he decorated the outside of the palace with over 250 sculptures. And lastly, in 1542, Mary, Queen of Scots, is born to Mary of Guise and James V. And 6 days after her birth, James V died, and she was crowned king at Stirling Castle.
Overall, I really enjoyed the tour with Timberbush Tours. Next time, though, I would not choose the optional boat cruise, as it was a little boring.
First bite of Mars bars, here goes. Wow. Absolutely delicious. I may only be able to have a few bites because that is sweet but so good. Good morning, everyone. After a delicious meal last night at Birdie's, I came back to the hotel room and kind of relaxed and then went to bed. So this morning I'm having a little bit lazy of a morning because, as you can tell, I have a little bit of a cold that came on. And I'm getting ready to check out of my hotel, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about the solo trip that I went on. Would I do a solo travel again? For sure. It was really nice to have some quiet time by myself and to just really enjoy the sights by myself and not have to deal with kids or what they particularly needed at that spot in time. Did it get a little lonely sometime? Of course it did. But overall, it was a really great experience, and Edinburgh is an amazing city, and I'm so glad I got to have this. So thank you again to my husband for holding down the fort at home, and thank you guys so much for watching.